Okay, I'm now at another temple. This temple doesn't give a very bad view of the surrounding area. As you can see, it's under renovation. It will probably be for the next couple hundred years, I can imagine. Try to talk a little bit slowly because these places are, of course, holy places. You're not allowed to wear shorts that are too short or clothes that reveal the shoulders. Yeah, this is very, very old. And finally, I want to show you a little statue of what I think is a Buddha inside of the main temple here. Sorry. No problem. Just another quick shot, guys, because here the view is absolutely amazing. Look. This is a very high temple. It has more or less the same setup as the previous one. But this one is in a slightly better state, it seems to me. Stupa here. But the view of the area is good. Although I cannot see Angkor Wat from here, but it's quite good. I just had lunch because I was feeling a little bit. I was starting to feel a little bit weak. So I stopped at a restaurant of the previous temple that I showed you. But yeah, you know, once you walk up to one of those restaurants, you basically cannot go back anymore because they're like, there will be swarms of usually women around you trying to get you to eat at their restaurant. But when I looked at the menu, it was like they were really like overpriced. Like they were like really like tourist prices. So I actually haggled for my meal. I actually did some negotiation, and they asked actually $6 for a meal for almost all dishes and $2 for a drink, which is at least like double the price that they should be asking. But I got it down to $5 for the dish and the drink together. And I paid another $1.50 for a tiny little Buddha statue with Naga on top of it. Because there was like this other girl that's like really pushy trying to sell me that. So I thought like, okay, you know, let's buy a little Buddha statuette too. So the total bill was $5.50. I think I talked a little bit with the lady who was selling me food, and she told me that like 5 years ago or something, before the pandemic happened, there were like way more tourists than there are now. So like all the tables were like packed, and you know, they were doing good business. But now, like even a couple years after, it's still not by far what it used to be when it comes to tourists. And I think one of the only two tourists eating there um, at all those tables that were there that afternoon. Um, yeah, and I was, yeah. So yeah, that's something to consider. You know, like Cambodia really offers a lot of beautiful places to visit, and they are very quiet nowadays. There are not so many tourists. So on one hand, you have it all to yourself, more or less, but at the same time, uh, if you are a tourist there, then you're going to be targeted like heavily by everybody who wants to sell you something. All the people in the local villages, they want to sell you something, or at least like many of the women, they actually work in those restaurants. So yeah, little bit of info, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello guys, and I'm back. It's still the same day at the Ankor Temple complex, and it's now about 5:30 in the afternoon, which means that all the temples are now closed. But I can still be here on the road, and yeah, the sun is about to set within an hour. And behind me is the island of Angkor Wat. So the famous Angkor Wat temple is actually hidden behind the trees on that island. There is a large pond all around it. And inside is the island of Angkor Wat. So I'm going to sit here for a while and enjoy the view. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more future videos. Okay, thank you very much. Ankor Temples, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.